Microsoft's taking Xbox customization to a whole new level with a new coat for your Xbox. And no, my friends, I am not making that up. Microsoft unveiled today a new way to customize your Xbox as long as it's an Xbox Series X. Microsoft unveiled today wraps, if you will, but to me, they look like a coat. So let's just kind of take a look at what Microsoft actually unveiled today. Now, this is a Starfield Edition wrap that is going to obviously be decked out in Starfield attire for your Xbox Series X console, because if you said, Brad, my console is just plain and black and I want to jazz it up with a wrap, Microsoft has you covered. And I gotta be honest, these things look pretty neat. They're pretty neat at the end of the day. So let's just talk about what these things are. So these things are made with solid core panels. As you can see, they wrap all the way around your console. Microsoft says that they do not block the ventilation, so you shouldn't have to worry about thermals, but I mean, you're still wrapping up a console that runs pretty warm in some material. That being said, there's no way on planet Earth that Microsoft would actually release something that could potentially put them anywhere close to overheating your console. That being said, you can see the wraps here, or the Starfield wrap, and there's silicone material on the inside to help keep it from moving or shifting around. And then there's obviously the designs on the outside. They have solid core panels according to Microsoft. And that's pretty much it. Now, these things will be coming to the US and Canada and Europe starting in October 18th for $49.99. So that's nearly $50 dues to be able to wrap your console up. And there are more than just these Starfield wraps. There's these camo wraps. There's obviously the Starfield. And so these are the first edition, if you will, or the first series that are being released. But you know what? I will give Microsoft some credit here for finding unique ways to personalize your boring black Xbox that sits under your console. The one thing I do kind of wonder here is they show you these consoles all in the vertical orientation. Mine, it personally, is in a horizontal orientation. I can't imagine it makes too much of a difference, but it's just something to point out about these $50 wraps that Microsoft is going to release. One of the interesting things, by the way, they say that they are secured with a hook and loop. Now, for those of you who are up on your vernacular, that is probably Velcro, but Microsoft can't use that. Velcro is a brand name, and so Microsoft probably doesn't have rights to say Velcro, so it's hook and loop is how you will secure these things around your pretty little Xbox Series X console. And so there you go. Now, for those who have been around the block, and I'm not saying you're old, but I was definitely around at this time too, Microsoft this is not the first time that Xbox has done this. You might remember the faceplates that have come too. Remember those faceplates that Microsoft used to sell? Granted, they were only on the original Xbox 360, not on the Xbox 360 Slim. Microsoft even kind of acknowledged like, hey, these things weren't a great deal. One thing I didn't realize when I was doing a little bit of research for this video, the inspiration for Microsoft swapping those faceplates actually came from, remember your old Nokia phones? I'm sure there were other phones that you could just pop the plastic cover off and slap a new face on there, and you used to be able to buy them from every single mall kiosk on the planet. That was the inspiration for the original Xbox 360 faceplate swapaganza, whatever you want to call it. So there you go. Not the first time that Microsoft has done something like this. I think it's smart. I would fully expect that Microsoft, if they have any sort of success, and success I think would be made any money in the net income column with these sort of things, that we'd see a lot more. I don't know how many people will buy, but we know that gamers will spend a premium for peripherals. Look at the Elite controller, the Elite Series 1 and the Elite Series 2. Those have both sold exceptionally well, and that's an extended, a peripheral at the end of the day. People love their RGB, and so maybe there is a home for these sort of things. I don't really know. I'm not personally probably going to buy one. That doesn't mean I don't think they're neat, but at the end of the day, Microsoft could very easily license this. When I first saw these, and candidly, I thought this was going to be like a D-brand sort of deal with Microsoft. But nope, they are going all first party. They are doing it themselves. They want all the monies for their efforts. And so there you go. That is that. Those are the Xbox coats just in time for winter. Maybe you'll find a few under the Christmas tree, which feels very weird to say in August. But either way, make sure to keep it subscribed here, because on the BS on this channel is me.